Hi out there. So today is the 8th day of our official lockdown here in Spain, and it's our first day in our standing bar class week. So this week I'm gonna do a little video each day, the same length more or less than last week, so 6 to 10 minutes workout. But this time we're gonna be standing, so now it's a standing bar workout, which we normally do here in Valencia 4 times a week, whenever we're able to go outside. So 2 times a week we're outside in the park, and 2 times a week we're in a studio. So for those of you who already did my classes, this is a chance for you to do some exercises you already know, but to work on the right techniques so you can gain even more when we meet again. And for those of you who is not familiar with them yet, here's an introduction, and I hope you will love it just as much as we do, and that you will see all the benefits that you can gain from this workout. Both the floor bar and the standing bar. And hopefully I'll see you on the other side of this. So enough for this, I'm gonna go straight to telling you about the workout today, because there's a lot to think about. So don't get scared. I'm gonna try to take it little by little each day. I will probably repeat myself a few times. And yes, the first time you do the standing bar, there is a lot you have to think about, but eventually you will get used to it and it will get better and it will get easier. The exercise won't get easier, the exercise will get harder and harder. The better you work, the better you work. But it will get, for your head, for your confusion, it will get easier. So don't panic, try to enjoy it, try to stay tuned every day, and you'll get a hang of it really fast. So I hope you like it, guys. So for our first exercise, the plie in first, we're gonna make sure, I'm gonna do it a little bit diagonal so you can see me, but you want to be straight on the side of your wall or your shelf or whatever you're using. So you want to have your hand a little bit in front of your body so you can relax your shoulder. If you do it up against a wall, you can just have your hand a little bit under your shoulder so you can still pull it down, and wherever it feels comfortable for your support. We're gonna try not to lean on the wall or the shelf. It's just a support for us. So we're gonna close our heels together. From here, think that you have a zipper going up all the way from your heels, all the way up, stretching your knees, rotating your inner thighs forward, closing them together, all the way up to your belly button. So the same as if you did the floor bar last week, we're gonna tuck in the belly button. So if you're just standing like this, and you do a little arch in your back, this is when you're relaxing. So from here, we want to put the tailbone under ourselves, do a small tuck in, small, so that we activate the lower abdomen, and that we can still breathe at the same time, because we need to keep this for the whole class. Yes? So I'm thinking of it as a zipper. You can think of it as a rubber band, as glue, as whatever works for you. But every time you straighten your legs, you zip it up all the way to your belly button. We're going to try to relax our shoulders and neck. You can, if you want, extend your arm out. So you want to push your shoulder down, you want to rotate your elbow a little bit up, and you want to relax your hand as much as possible so you don't get this. But I don't want you to tensen up. So if you feel like you're tensioning up a lot, just put your hand on the side, push your shoulder down, and relax. Yes, right now we're focusing on the legs and the feet. So we're going to do a lot of plies. Whenever we bend, really important that your bum don't go back, so we're going to stay in the straight line. I'm thinking that, like, you know, in a carousel, you have a pole. So we have a pole going from our heels or from the middle of the floor all the way up, all the way through your body and out of the top of your head. So even when we're bending, doesn't matter what position we're in, when we're bending, we still align with this pole, yes? So we cannot, it's physically impossible for us to lean forward or stick our bum out in our head. So try to keep that, imagine it will help you, because it's a lot to think about the first times. Every time you bend, check that your knees are right over your toes. So if you do a rotation like this, it's really bad for your knees, and then it means that you're open too much with your toes. You have to close them a little bit because your hip is not that open. So we're not aiming to get a ballerina position, we're aiming to do what our body can do. So if you're closed like this, it's perfectly absolutely fine. Don't stress about it. Go as low as you can. Don't push it. Take it easy. And whenever we bounce, we feel towards the floor. Small bounces towards the floor. When you go on your toes, try to push your heels forward. Try to stay on your this part, your big toe part. So push your weight forward, press your heels forward. That's a lot for today. I think I'm gonna stop it there, and we're gonna keep explaining the whole week. So try to do it as good as you can. Remember to breathe, remember to relax your neck, and have a good workout.
Mm.